today. I am a happy camper. It is long overdue. I generally start my seeds at the beginning of March, and we have like 2 days left in the month. So it kind of gives you an idea of how far behind I am. But don't fret, they got started today, and I kind of showed you all what the seeds that I started in this video. Didn't want to go into too much detail. You'll see in the video on the screen, I go into more detail of how I plant my seeds out. I'll link that in the description box if you want to take a look at that one. But yeah, so I started my seeds today, and I'm very, very excited for the upcoming garden season. I'm looking forward to growing all the things, although this year I am going to keep it relatively streamlined. I'm not going too elaborate this year. As you can see, my seed starting tray is just one tray. I generally have 3 to 4 trays. Have a lot going on in the background, so I'm not going to overcomplicate gardening for me this year, although it's not a complicated process, but it can be overwhelming if you bite off more than you can chew. So I'm just going to keep things just kind of straight and simple this year. So that's where we are. So just want to talk to you all a little bit about vermiculite. This is vermiculite. I'm using this year. This is the first time I've used vermiculite. I've seen a lot of homesteaders and gardeners that have used vermiculite, and they've had great things to say about it. And I wanted to give it a try this year, so I want to introduce my seeds to it. But one of the biggest challenges you'll see that with gardeners when you start your seeds is that your seed mix is really dry. You want to find something that doesn't retain moisture very well, and you have to really make sure you saturate your potting mix in order to be able to moisten the seeds for germination. And vermiculite has a great reputation for retaining moisture, so that was one of the deciding factors. As you can see here, excellent moisture retention for starting your seeds. You want something that's going to keep your seeds moist. You don't need a lot. I didn't sow my seeds too deep in this mixture. I just I went deep, but I didn't go too deep because I don't want my seedlings to be leggy. And you all saw last year, I'll show you a picture here. You'll see the video from last year where my tomatoes plants were very, very leggy, and don't want to have to deal with that again this year. But yeah, so that's just kind of where I am with it. You don't need a whole lot, but as you can see, when I was pouring it out, I kind of had a little accident there, and most of it kind of got in my little garden bed. This is an elevated garden bed that I grow most of my herbs in. Speaking of herbs, I have a new video coming out. I'm going to show you all what I plan on doing with the garden that relates to my herbs. I'm going to be changing how I do things. This year I'm just going to keep things simple, but I'm also going to be making some critical changes that I think will be very impactful in my garden this year. So stay tuned for that video. So yeah, just want to pop in and share that with you all, that I am focused on gardening season this year and aware of the timing and what I need to be doing at this time. Just a little delayed start, but a start nonetheless. But just want to pop in and share that with you all. I hope all is well in your world. I hope you have started seeds, or if not, is on the horizon for you. It depends on what growing zone you're in. I'm in 7B. I'm in Maryland, and I generally like to start my seeds about 8 weeks before my last frost date. The anticipated frost date, I think this year is April 19th. I think I saw somewhere in that neighborhood. But I don't plant my seedlings out until May anyway, is when I give the garden her flowers, or her plants, if you will, is around Mother's Day. But this year, because I did get off to a late start, I'm thinking about planting them out at the end of May. So probably around Memorial Day weekend is when I'll actually go out into the garden this year, because I got started so late. So we'll see. But I want to continue to ramble. Just want to pop in and let you all know that, hey, I have started my seeds for the garden. I look forward to bringing you all along in my garden journey this year. I'm going to show you all some changes that I'm going to make in the garden, some new additions that will be in the garden this year, so stay tuned.